son of my own. Now is the key to the lock. Guess ain't staying in motion. Doesn't care if you ready or not. There were times where I thought I would crack. Turns out I can handle a lot.
And we don't think it's funny when he puts a costume on like this and goes out and confronts a mother of 2 children.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're exploring infamous times social media influencers dabbled in crime. For this video, we'll only be examining non-violent crimes.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, universe. Thank you, higher power, for watching over me.
Jack Allen.
Yo, what's up guys? It is the Masked Gang Man.
Armed with multiple Instagram accounts and a YouTube channel called The Masked Gang Man, Jack Allen used his clout to shill knockoff merchandise to his audience. Hidden beneath a mask to hide his identity, he promoted fake Omega watches, Beats, and Versace, among other luxury goods.
What is up guys? It is the Masked Gang Man, and today we are reviewing the Beats by Dre.
Allen managed to make some $18,000 from his home in Castle
God
before the
damn, bro.
in 2021. In 2022, Allen pleaded guilty to 2 charges. He was sentenced to 16 weeks in jail, which was suspended for 12 months. Allen also had to undertake 150 hours of unpaid work and was given a surcharge of $150.
Hey yo, I've never heard of that. I don't know if y'all have, but I've never heard of that as a punishment for a crime. Cuz said he had to take on hours of unpaid work. Hey yo, wanna piss somebody off? Fuck up their regular flow. I mean, given Cuz probably got different streams of income. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the counterfeit shit on the YouTube probably ain't all that. You know what I'm saying? But take away, make me work. I have to work. It's mandatory. But I don't get paid for. Hey, yo, you want to piss a regular person off? Do that. Do that. That's the one. Do that. Do that.
I'll see you later.
Bakaru Bronzagaro. In 2023, England's Bakaru Bronzagaro,
That's
better known
Lloyd,
as
dude.
Mizzy, drew
Yeah.
the ire of the public with stunts such as walking into a stranger's house, stealing a woman's dog, and entering a train cab.
Hey, yo.
Doing that? Not necessarily, but you could say that this whole public outroar just makes me laugh.
Due to sharing videos of people online without their consent, the practical joker was taken in front of a judge and was banned from interacting on social media.
Oh, damn.
However, shortly after, he broke this rule and was arrested. Ogaro was found guilty of 2 counts of breaching a criminal behavior order and was sentenced to 18 weeks in a young offenders institution. Upon his release 6 weeks later,
Yeah, 'cause he was
Ogaro
underage,
apologized
huh?
for his behavior.
Though I don't need to come up with no sincere apology. I already have my own remorse.
Casey Oliveira. No.
So if you haven't seen his apology, I'm not gonna lie, cause he stood on what he wanted to say, and he's very well spoken to. Not that I condone his pranks. I've never seen his pranks, but when I saw the way he was apologizing and then also using the particular platform he had at that time to talk about stuff that he felt was injustices and wrongs, had to give him props.
Not many influencers have a dedicated Instagram account calling out their scams, but Casey Oliveira, also called Dana Chanel, is
Oh,
an
I was about to
exception.
say she was
She's known
kinda
as
cute.
a Christian influencer who promotes exercise and natural cures.
I'm
There you
not
go.
aware of or don't have contacts with your family and with your situation.
On top of this, Oliveira also ran Alakazam Apps, a mobile app creation group and credit repair company, Credit Exterminators. However, several customers who used her services weren't given what they were promised.
But she's now being sued for not delivering on what she was promising in those posts.
Damn,
This
cousin.
included a non-profit organization that lost thousands of dollars. After attempting to get a refund and getting nowhere, they took Oliveira to court for fraud. Oliveira and her companies were ordered to pay the robbed customers $87,269.91, $31,000 in legal fees, and $6,000 in civil penalties.
Well, she now has to pay
Damn.
$87,000 to dozens of clients.
Douglas Mackey.
Damn. See, I was about to say, was it worth it? But clearly all the money that you made is the money you just lost. God damn, bro. They just can't, and they talk about 87 to multiple clients. Like, damn, bro. Sheesh.
A group of far-right Donald Trump supporters attempted to use the internet to convince people to vote for him in the U.S. presidential election. Douglas Mackey was one such supporter. He created several social media accounts under the Ricky Vaughn name and pushed agendas against Hillary Clinton. This led to Mackey creating official election-looking memes claiming that people could text their vote to Clinton, which wasn't true.
They say at least 4,900 people texted this number. Now, Mackey and the Trumps have sort of claimed this is a joke.
Around 4,900 people used the false service. In 2021, Mackey was arrested for voter suppression.
The arrest represents what could be a big change in how the federal government fights election interference.
In 2023, he was found guilty of conspiracy against rights and was sentenced to 7 months in jail. Mackey's supporters have falsely claimed he was in prison due to sharing anti-Clinton memes.
They're putting Douglas McKay in jail for sharing a joking meme about Hillary Clinton 7 years ago.
Dinesh Sahadavan, also known as Danny Devon, Dinesh Sahadavan from Rockville, Maryland, ran a TikTok that explored stocks and cryptocurrency, giving tips to his audience. However, in 2020, the Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Security Act was issued to financially support folks during the pandemic. While many used the service to stay afloat, Sahadavan saw it as an opportunity to make himself rich. He fabricated forms to score himself a total of over $1.2 million in loans.
Prosecutors say he then laundered the funds by engaging in several monetary transactions.
Sahadavan then laundered the cash through trading and purchasing cryptocurrency. In 2023, the scammer pleaded guilty to several charges, including wire fraud and identity theft. Sahadavan was sentenced to 3 years in jail, followed by 3 years of supervision, and had to return $429,906.
Faces decades in federal prison.
Tim Giannett.
What? Hold on. So he laundered the money, had to return $500,000, but he made $1 million. Am I tripping? Did I hear that? I heard that right? Because they said $1 million too in the PPP loans, and then he had to return for, what was it, 429 or 412? Yeah, 429. I don't know what he did, because I guess I didn't hear all the details. I was interested though, but whatever he did, if he made $1 million too, and he had to go to 3 years of jail, which, I mean, yeah, 3 years, that's a long time. 3 years of jail, and then had to return 429, but he made $1 million too. I can't really say was it worth it, but I would say I feel like he might be still decent when he get out. Got $500,000. I mean, I could chill off I could do a lot with $500,000. If I'm hearing that right, and the 1.2 is what he made overall, and then he had to return the 429. I would say maybe some legal fees in between that, money on the books. I still don't feel like he down bad when he get out.
$906.
Faces decades in federal prison.
Tim Giannett. Before 2016, Tim Giannett, also known as Baked Alaska, worked as a comedy rapper and briefly at BuzzFeed. But after leaving the firm, his far-right views quickly escalated as he vocally supported Donald Trump. Giannett became a prominent face of the conspiracy movement online, often touting racist and anti-Semitic views to his audience, causing him to get banned from several platforms and face legal issues. In 2021, Giannett live-streamed his involvement in the attack on the U.S. Capitol.
Yeah, we need to get our boy Donald J. Trump into office.
This backfired badly, as the FBI reportedly used his video to identify those involved. In 2022, Giannett pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor count of parading, demonstrating, or picketing inside a Capitol building. In 2023, he was sentenced to 60 days in jail.
There's really no dispute that...
Bruh, 60 days in jail for storming a federal building and fucking around is crazy. 60 days is absolutely insane. He probably took that shit on the chin and kept it moving, bro. Because 60 days that's not a real disciplinary action. Especially depending on the type of person you are. If you're a person that you went to jail standing on something that you believed in, like, especially when it comes to like activists and, even people from the past, right? Rosa Parks, for example, goes to jail, right? 60 days. Even though back then it would be a lot worse than it would be now in jail for a black woman. But 60, let's say it's now, let's say it's this time, and stood on what it is that she believes in, goes to jail. I'm not going to feel particularly bad about standing on what it was I wanted to, but that I believed in. He believed in a particular cause. He went in the Capitol building. He did what he was going to do. He probably knew that he was going to go to jail at some point for something, something in relation to this. Now, I will say he would have got me hot because if I was one of his homies and I was in that video because he playing around and swinging the camera, then I would be mad. I would be mad for that, mother. Just because if I was one of the people that originally was going to get away with what I was get away with the things that I was doing, but because of you, Baked Alaska, now I'm going to jail with you. That would have had me hot. Especially if we would have been like we would have just went in the joint, nobody would have known, did what we was doing, slid, gone on about our way, everybody go back home. And just know that in our minds, we did, and in our beliefs, we had fun and enjoyed fighting for something that we believed in. But 60 days is crazy. That he don't give a fuck. He don't care, bro. I'm sorry, he don't care.
Baked Alaska was at the Capitol. It'd be sort of ridiculous for him to claim so.
Trevor Jacob. In 2021, snowboard athlete and YouTuber Trevor Jacob was flying his plane in California when the engine apparently stopped.
Oh,
seeing no
shit.
option, he jumped from the aircraft with a parachute, leaving the plane to crash. Thankfully, no one was hurt.
I'm just so happy to be alive. I'm just kind of taking in what just happened.
I was about to say, yeah, that's...
video to his channel and it went viral. The aviation community noted some concerns with Jacob's explanation. To them, it looked like he did this as a publicity stunt.
Oh my gosh, dude. I have no idea where I am.
After an investigation by the Federal Aviation Administration, they concluded Jacob purposely crashed his plane and removed the wreckage to hide evidence. In 2023, pleaded guilty to obstructing an investigation and admitted the stunt was a paid promotion. Jacob was sentenced to 6 months imprisonment.
A pilot who deliberately...
I'm not saying they don't have different weights of heft, but cuz stormed the federal building and got 60 schmigs. Cuz crashed his own plane on purpose and then jazzed it, and he got 6 months. I'm just saying. He crashed his own plane in his own area. She vicious. She got a Channel 7 brooch on. That's vicious. I ain't gonna hold. That's kind of cold. But cuz crashed his own plane. I will say, if I was the aviation community, so one of the things I would have probably looked at is the fact that he crashed his plane, the potential to hurt someone else. So based on what we saw, he crashed it like in the mountains. Nobody was up in the hills, whatever. The potential to harm someone else, and the fact of like a cleanup and etc. Like clean up, particular fumes or oils or leakage that could have come from the plane, probably infected or done something to the earth. Then I can understand. But like, it could just be me, bro. And I also did not know that there was an aviation investigation team for niggas who be doing shit to their planes. That's cool. I'm not gonna lie. That's like, I've never heard of that before. So that to me is cool. Aviation inspection unit team, bro. Like a SWAT for aviation is vicious, bro.
plane in Santa Barbara County and posted it on YouTube. Has been sentenced to 6 months in
6 months and fed, bro.
YouTube channels Ross Creations and Vlog Creations, Charles Ross became infamous for his practical joke videos.
Oh, my heart. Call an ambulance.
Over the years, he's pushed his content too far, causing him to run afoul of the law. In 2013, Ross was charged with battery after giving strangers wedgies and handed 6 months of prohibition, which was ended after 3 months.
It sounds funny, but it's not once you're the one being given the wedgie.
In 2019, he went too far again in Sarasota, Florida. Ross pretended to be a police officer as he tried to give a woman a parking ticket. When she called him out on his...
Hey, yo, all right, hold on. So the first prank, he got sentenced to battery for giving people wedgies? Bruh, it's escalating beyond what my mind can handle. Like, it just... what is this? Battery... Okay. Battery, bruh. Battery. Let me make sure I'm not tripping. Let me make sure. 1 second. Cause no, that's not what I'm looking at. Okay. The crime or tort of unconsented physical contact with another person, even where the contact is not violent but merely menacing. Okay. That's not what I thought. That I'm not gonna hold you. I did not know. Rescinded. I was about to say, I thought battery was like battery. Like I'm finna mind your ass. I'm finna get you. That's what I thought that was. Alright, cool. So, in other words, because it was non-violent and it was non-consensual touching physical contact of another person. Not only that kind of adds into like indecent exposure. You like showing people drawers and like depending on the person and how you wedgie them and like the whole thing. So, alright, okay, rescinded. But what he about to say, he dressed up as a Fed going to jail.
Impersonation. Ross reportedly got angry before attempting to offer her concert tickets. As part of a plea deal, Ross was sentenced to 6 months of probation.
These are immature.
For her concert tickets.
Excuse me?
Impersonation. Ross reportedly got angry before attempting to offer her concert.
Don't nobody give a fuck. Ross, don't nobody give a fuck. Don't nobody care. Don't pull me over, bro. Get out my face, bro. I don't care about no prank, cousin. Clearly, she's in her car because she has something to do. You stopped her and then got mad because she didn't want the concert tickets because she wasn't banging with your prank. First of all, impersonation of an officer. I've been seeing this now. It was the one dude that was on the floor on the highway. He was he wanted to be a Fed and then he failed the test. So he would go out and he got a police call from like Craigslist or something. I gotta find it. But like he got a police call from Craigslist. Had a little pepper spray type joint, had a badge on, really dressed the part, like that ass. He really wanted to be a Fed, but couldn't be a Fed. He wasn't a Fed. So he was driving around, stopping people, giving people tickets and shit like that. Did not have that authority, but because you visually see that particular instance behind you, we all know. Now, as for, cuz, how you gonna get mad at her? She got shit to do. Okay? She didn't want your fucking concert tickets. She got her own whip. She probably could have got them herself. You don't know. But like, you don't know what you could have been stopping her from, bro.
Concert tickets.
Come on now. Go get mad. So?
To 6 months of probation.
These are immature actions.
Bro, go ahead, bro. I'm trying not to keep stopping, bro. 6 months. Impersonating the officer. You pulled over another human and you do not have that authority. 6 months. Probation, bruh. Probation is crazy. Probation. Whereas other cuz went into a federal building and got 60 days. Am I tripping? Am I the only one seeing the pattern?
By an adult who should know better.
Ramona Boss. Rising to fame on Instagram with his extravagant lifestyle,
Lord.
Ramona Boss, better known as Hush Puppy, sparked envy with his posts from flying jets, meeting celebrities, and being decked out in designer brands.
He really kind of put it in everybody's face like, hey, look at me.
The Nigerian influencer seemingly had all the cash in the world from being a real estate developer. Yet, as it turned out, that wasn't how Abbas made his fortune. In reality, he was using fraud, money laundering, and scams to acquire his millions.
His targets allegedly included a U.S. law firm, a foreign bank, and an English Premier League club.
In 2020, Abbas was raided at his property in Dubai, UAE, and was arrested. In 2022, after being extradited to the U.S. and pleading guilty to his crimes, Abbas was sentenced to 11 years in jail in order to pay $1.7 million in restitution to 2 victims.
I think even though we believe Mr. Abbas is a major player in this, he's...
Bro. That man got all that jail time. See, I don't mind that because you exploiting people. That's to me that's foul. That's low. It's the fact that y'all told him pay 1.7 in restitution for 2 people, 2 victims, right? 2 victims, 1.7. Okay. 2 victims, 1.7. So, what's that? 3.2 or 3.4? Yeah, 3.4, right? 3.4. 3.4 for 2 people. But you done been on jets. This nigga had multiple, what's the joke with the angel on it? What is it, Aston Martin? Whatever the car is, okay? The cars, the bags, the clothes, the jet. 3.4? He might not care. He might just not care. Now, the jail time, you know what I'm saying? You brought that on yourself. But 3.4 restitution, like, you know what I'm saying? The 3.4 is literally like a sorry. To them, it's going to change their lives or give them more of, you know, depending on what kind of people they are, if they already got bread, etc. But, yeah, 3.4 ain't too bad. Maybe your best thing.
Only a
time
big
to
player
time to
in
clean
the
your box.
entire infrastructure of the complete organization.
Before we continue, be sure to be things and switch.
I ain't good at doing the little stream sniping thingy.
Danielle Miller. On the surface, Danielle Miller seemingly had it all. Through her social media accounts, she posted images of her lavish lifestyle, showcasing pricey cars, designer goods, and high-end trips to her thousands of followers. But Miller didn't get her fortune from her successful lawyer father. Instead, she took advantage of various COVID-19 relief funds. Miller stole the identities of more than 10 people and created fake businesses to acquire around $1.5 million from the government.
Damn!
To a $1.5 million.
Damn! Hey, yo, she a crafty crab. How the fuck did she do that? How she do that? Stole the identities, then use their identities to accumulate the bread is crazy. Damn! She said, I want that life and I want it now.
Fraud scheme accused of stealing the identities of more than 10 people across the country to obtain COVID-19 relief money.
She then used the cash to fund private jets and rent luxury apartments.
How the fuck? Wait. Cause I don't remember them giving out no bread like that. How the fuck she do that? What she do? She only hit people that got like good credit? Nah, that's not it either. Wait. Cause did I miss something during COVID time? Is there an amount of money that you could have procured from COVID that was more than I thought? Hey, yo, don't tell me I missed out on some free bread.
Best con artist pleaded guilty to several counts. Miller was sentenced to 5 years in jail.
Damn!
The luxury goods she had fraudulently bought.
Every penny that went to a fraudster from the unemployment insurance program didn't go to someone who was unemployed. And that's a real tragedy out of this.
Which influencers
She got a big ass head.
did we miss? The Madhu Adams smuggling case? Katie Sigmund hitting golf balls into the Grand Canyon? Or something else?
Damn!
The idea is just to like give strangers wedgies.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from.
I mean, yeah, that's what the fuck. That's what the. I mean, yeah, that's the idea. That's what you said. It's just to give you wedgies.
I had a son of my own, and that was the key to the lock. Guess things staying in motion. Doesn't care if you ready or not. There were times where I thought I would crack. Turns out I can handle a lot.